I'm going to talk about the major arcana cards in the tarot, in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, where when I read the major arcana, I always start on the Hebrew letter that's assigned to that card. Because there's 22 major arcana, just like there's 22 Hebrew letters. And when you know the spiritual meaning of the Hebrew letter, then that meaning of the spirituality of it is portrayed and conveyed inside the illustration on the major arcana. And once you know all of that, it just makes reading the major arcana super easy. And so usually it's all the symbols, all the drawings, even the colors and everything is, even the characters and how they look and what they're doing, it all goes along and corresponds to the Hebrew letter. Like, for instance, like an example is the High Priestess card. And the High Priestess card is connected to the Hebrew letter Gamil, which means camel. And so a camel is the only animal that can take people through the desert on these tours, because it can retain all the water inside its belly. And there's no other animal that can do that. It's like the chosen one. Just like the High Priestess is getting ready, preparing herself to go inside the temple on Yom Kippur, because she is the chosen one who goes inside the holiest of holies and does all the rituals on the special holiday. And there's no one else that can do it quite like her. And so she's the one that sacrifices herself to serve others. And just like a camel will be sitting on the ground all day, and it drinks water and it prepares itself to get ready to be called upon. And then when someone comes up and says, "Hey, we need you, camel, and we need you to get to work and take us on a tour," the camel puts all the weight of other people's weight on its back. And then it rises up tall and becomes great. And then it takes others through like this adventure, and he just does service for other people. And he does it proudly. So it's always about someone who does something else, like a service for others, that sacrifice their own needs for theirs. And so you just see like all the symbols on the card of the High Priestess, it's all about Gamil. And to be ready for that, to be called upon, it's like being in that balanced energy, just like she sits in between the two pillars in King Solomon's temple. And in the middle, she's like the third pillar in the Kabbalah tree of life, that aligns with mildness, and it balances out the two polarities of the opposite negative and positive opposing polarities. And she sits and balances it in mildness, just like the camel sits in mildness, preparing and getting ready and being a solid character, ready to do whatever is needed and asked, so he can answer the call to duty. And every single one of the major arcana cards is like that. And I do mentoring, and I also have the book behind me. It explains all the Kabbalah and all the associations with the major arcana cards. The major arcanas connect to the 22 Hebrew letters, and by knowing the spiritual meanings, which I explain through my mentorship and through the book, then it makes your tarot reading so much easier, direct, and to the point. It just really simplifies it. So it is, yes, you got to learn something new, but that new something you learned, it changes everything and just makes it everything so much simpler when compared regarding your tarot reading skills and how you do it for yourself and for clients. But I do one-on-one mentorships for the tarot cards, the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And I also do tarot readings through Zoom, and those Zoom sessions are always recorded, so you can watch it again over and over. And just reach me at grantisaactarot.com.